Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. So I know it's been a while for all of you that didn't watch my Goodwill haul. It's been a while. I know. I'm sorry. Please excuse me in my brief absence. I had a rough couple of months at the end of the year last year, and just kind of lost my mojo, my want to craft, which I'm sure that everyone has gone through at least one point or is going through, or you will go through it. It's just part of life. But I did recently get back into it. And that's mainly just because I need to destash my room. So I've been going through all my stuff, and I found my stack of coffee dyed papers, and I started putting things together. And so I was originally going to start with just making some kits to sell, but then I just kind of said, hey, why not just throw a journal together? And I ended up actually getting two. So I have this one, and then I have this one, which is from the scraps of this bigger one. It's a masculine one, and then the scraps I made more girly. So I'm going to do a separate video probably for this one, just because I know this one's going to be quite long. So anyways, oh my goodness, oh wow, I need to clean my room horribly. So this is my vintage masculine journal. There's a lot of masculine things, mustaches, men, vintagey men, and I don't really have a whole lot of masculine things, so it's mostly Tim Holtz, and then just a few things that I've put together from my stash. This guy is made from a heavy-duty file folder, which I distressed with shoe polish, and then I Mod Podged tea bags over. I did then after the tea bags, I went back with Distress ink, inked the edges, and inked over all of the ridges and everything. And then I did another coat of Mod Podge, which I mixed some walnut stain in with, and it's a beautiful texture. It's almost like leather. And I love like some of the cracks here, like you could see. I guess I should make sure I'm in frame, sorry. Like the cracks, how they came out with how the tea bags folded up there. So there is two signatures in here, but as you can see, I did use the same holes. It measures 5, or I guess I should say 7.5 tall by 5 wide. And it's just held together with some coffee dyed seam binding here. I can't find the rest of my eyelets. I found one for the small journal, which is perfect because it was blue, but I haven't found the other ones. So I'm gonna leave that up to whoever gets it. If you guys, whoever buys it, if you want to change the closure, that's perfectly all right. So it does wrap all the way around. It is fairly flexible. I mean, obviously it's been, coated in 2 coats of Mod Podge, so it's pretty stiff, but fairly flexible. So there are 112 pages front and back. Lots of tuck spots. I think I counted 25 tuck spots, 8 different pockets. There are 4 flip-out envelopes, and then a couple of belly bands with chock full of stuff. So as you can see, it's quite chunky. And it's funny because I tried so hard not to make it chunky, but it just ended up that way. I really didn't want to split it up to make 2 separate journals, but I mean, I suppose I could have made 2 separate journals and they still would have been chunky. So, yeah. So I folded the end over here, and that's a little tuck spot. I didn't coffee dye these, but I'm including some, oh gosh, some guest checks. Sorry, I'm out of the loop with this filming. Getting my filming, you know what I mean. I gotta relearn. So this was a paper bag similar to this that I had cut in half and made a pocket with. One of them is in here, and I figured I'd stick this one in, so in case anybody wants to add it in, and then I give you another one. So that's super cute. It got too chunky, so I'm going to stick those in there, and we'll go ahead and start the flip through. So I'm going to try and make sure that I'm in frame. So here I have a glassine bag that I've added some paper to and other items to make tuck spots. This is from, I can't remember which Tim Holtz stack, but just some cute little things, and these are all 3 tuck spots. So there's one there, and then the film strip. And then in here we also have just some scrap pages for you to journal on, and then a tag that I made. I should mention, I guess, that everything in here is coffee dyed or inked to be vintage. And then you see back here we have a little tag, just a loose tag. No stamping on that one. Kind of a secret tuck spot behind that glassine, because you can't see it when you have all this goodies in there. Oh. Yep. Okay. So there is random stamping throughout, mostly Tim Holtz, and there are some from a little set that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then this is a wood stamp that I got. I think it was in the dollar spot at Joann's a while ago. But I left this up to you. You could leave it as a flip out, attach some extra stuff here, or you could glue down and make a tuck spot, but I figured I'd leave that up to you. Some ledger paper. The stamp didn't go all the way, but I thought it was kind of matched with the vintage style. Oops. Here's another tuck spot. It's a double tuck. Book page. There's a tag with a stamp that's been inked up. I didn't coffee dye the tags. And then on this envelope, it's open at the top up here. And then I just have a little coin envelope. Nothing in there, at least I think. I think there's stuff in one. Yeah, nothing in there, but I figured I'd include them. So there's really no particular theme, I guess, other than just masculine to this, because there's a lot of, I guess, different things. So it's just vintage, masculine, news kind of things. Yeah, it's just one of those extra pages folded to look like an envelope behind a little belly band here. Lots of tickets in my tucks. This was a wood stamp that I got. I think it was in the Michaels clearance row. I really like how the graph paper turned out. It looks super cool. And then there are also 4 envelopes that are flip outs. They all have something in them. It's just a larger tea-dyed tag or index card. I can't put it in. Yes, it does have a doily imprint, but I wanted there to be some, same with the paper, I wanted there to be some feminine items just because there are some feminine items. So there's this, it's just paper clipped on there. I don't want to take it off, it's a pain. That's one of those Tim Holtz found family members. So then on the back, I made a tuck here. So this is glued. It's just a little journal card. And then also from the scraps, I made some books. So there's 5 of them in here, which is also why it's a little chunky. Oops. So tuck spot there. Just a little card. Oh, fine. I'll just stick you up there. I did also just stamp there. See if I can. Nope. Okay, that's just a paper clip. It looks like glasses. So I did also have some music papers that I inked up and made into envelopes, and just stuck some little trimmed down index cards in there. Alright, so I'm like already at 10 minutes. I'm going to apologize. It's going to be quite a long video. Definitely going to do a second one for the little one. It's just another one of those extra writing spots. There's another tag with some stamping. And then, if it'll focus, on the jewel, not my nail. There we go. A little pair of glasses. Just tucks back here. That is a ticket and a stamp. So some of the pages are torn, some of them are not. And this is, oops, just a little square from the Tim Holtz pad, and then a canvas tag with one of those pins and this little hat charm. Sorry, my allergies. Ugh. Goodness, it seems like the last videos I did last year were allergies. So another little booklet. And then on this side, just a scrap from that, another writing, extra journaling. Oh, goodness. And this is another envelope. Oh, that's right. With just some more. Those I'm not going to pull them out because it's kind of a pain to get back on. Just another envelope. Just a picture. I like this picture. It's actually kind of cool. And then, of course, we have another flip out. Oh, I keep bumping the camera. I need to get my angle back. So this one, I have a picture of a man and a woman, and this is just extra paper. And I kind of went with the story that this is him and this is his wife. And then there's, on the strip, this is the same picture from the strip, which is funny because they're 2 separate packs. But I went with the story that those are his kids. So that was kind of the story as I was putting this together. And that's why I wanted the feminine touches. There's nothing in this guy. And this is a double tuck, so you could tuck something in there as well. Just some scrap paper here. Tucked up. And then this is the middle, the signature. So you have another tuck spot with the tag, and it just has a little merchandise tag with the film strip on the bulb pin. Just kind of tucks in there. So it is glued down here so it won't fall out as well. Some more stamping, another envelope with some more of the index card trim downs. Another tag, stamped. And then this was a really large envelope, so I folded it in half and made it into 2 little tuck spots. Another picture. I'll just show you the pictures. That's just plain on the back. And then that's another writing. So here we have another. And this one, we have a little glassine bag. And there's a little letter that I stuck on there. And then I went with the story that this letter here was from his girls, which are here, or maybe they're a girl and a boy. Yeah, I think that's a girl and a boy. So from his children, and then I had picked out just randomly 2 letters, so I figured that could be their initials. I thought that was cute. So it just tucks back in there. And then over here we have another little belly band stamps. And that's just another extra writing. I had to put a paper clip because the belly band's a little bit loose. So to hold that in there. Another tuck spot. Just an index card. Nothing really. Some lines. Some of the edges are punched. I think there's only a couple pages that actually punched. Most of them are either straight or torn. So that's a little mustache charm there. And stamping. And inked. Another booklet. Some extra pages. Yeah, come on. Alright, hopefully the next video will be shorter. Alright, there's the center. So here's that other half of that paper bag that I inked up and trimmed and put in here. I did leave, I don't know if I mentioned on the last signature, but I did leave the centers in case you wanted to, whoever buys it wants to attach something. So then these pictures are different, so I figured this could be like, you know, his brother or his sister and his nieces, or however you want to go with that, family member. It's definitely a lot of writing space in here. A lot of tuck spots. A lot of extra journaling spots. A lot of vintage beauty. And this one is empty. So I don't have anything in this envelope. So whatever you want to put in there, you can. It's another card. And then another booklet. Some scraps. Mustache. So this one again, you can make a flip out or glue down the edges and make it a tuck spot. Oh, as I try and rip that out, jeez. There's another tuck spot there, an index card, another page. Torn. I really liked tearing the edges, and it all happened by mistake, or I guess not mistake, but accident. So accidentally ripped one pretty good, so I was like, might as well rip the page, and then I went through and just randomly ripped out some edges. So there's another little stamp there, and some more journaling. Another one of the coin envelopes that is empty, and then I like this picture. Yeah, it's cool. It's outside of some kind of restaurant or butcher shop. But I thought that was cool. So that is the masculine, vintage masculine mustaches and more. Yeah, so I will have the details in the Etsy listing, and I will have the link to that in the description box below. So thank you again for watching. Again, sorry that it's been a while. I'm hoping that I will have quite a few videos, as like I said, I'm trying to destash. So I have quite a few kits together. I just need to finalize them, figure out pricing and pictures and videos. So we'll be back shortly with the smaller journal, and then yeah, we'll see you soon after that. So thanks for watching, guys.